After 4 years of drought, California desperately needs this winter to come bearing gifts of rain and snow. We can find some hope in El Niño, a band of warm water in the tropical Pacific Ocean that could funnel many storms our way in coming months.
It looks like El Niño has stormed ashore here on the Ventura Pier.
Strong El Niños in 1983 and 98 did deliver well above average rain and snow throughout California, including up north, where storms are really needed to replenish the state's water supply. But will this year's El Niño be a real drought buster?
The Western Pacific is really deep, so you can store a lot of heat.
I put that question to Scripps Institution of Oceanography climate researcher Dan Cahan.
Every El Niño is sort of a different shape, size, color, and we'll see. But those large events give us some hope that we will see the moisture being delivered in the water-bearing areas of the state.
Cahan says the catch is it'll have to be a very strong El Niño, one that doesn't just drench Southern California. We're getting close to the moment of truth. California's wet season started in October, and it'll likely end by the beginning of April.
It's during that period of October through April that we achieve the lion's share of the precipitation here, probably more than 80%.
With that in mind, KPBS has put together an online tool that will be tracking rain and snow throughout the state over the next few months. We'll check in with the KPBS Drought Tracker periodically to tell you how this year's precipitation is stacking up to an average year. We'll compare this year's rain and snow to what California has received in recent drought years, and to what the state got in 1998, a major El Niño year. San Diego may get drenched, but if more critical parts of California stay dry, the Drought Tracker will give us a statewide reality check.
Well, San Diego people should understand that we import over 80% of our water, so what actually happens locally in the county doesn't make that much of a difference to our water supply.
David Pierce is another climate researcher at Scripps.
A lot of warming off our coast.
Pierce is helping KPBS track statewide rainfall by compiling data from nearly 100 weather stations throughout California. All that data comes together and gives us a percentage. It's a percentage of what's normal for a typical winter. That number will gradually increase from October to April as we get more rain and snow.
It's continually growing over the whole season. So today, for example, as we're speaking, it's about 7.5%, and it goes up every day if we get a little bit of rain.
So if we check the KPBS Drought Tracker on April 1st at the very end of the wet season and we see rainfall at 100%, that means we'll have had a perfectly normal rain year.
And at the end of the year, if it ends up at 100%, that's just kind of average. So hopefully it'll be a typical strong El Niño. It'll be up there at 150 or 200% even.
California also needs above average snowfall. The Sierra Nevada snowpack is a crucial source of water for much of the state.
The northern Sierra, we got a lot of snow early.
That's why Scripps climate researcher Sam Icobellis is helping KPBS keep track of snowfall.
We've come together with a group of stations that represents the different Sierra regions, North, Central, and Southern Sierra.
Each year on April 1st, California sizes up the Sierra snowpack. A low snowpack falls somewhere below 100% of normal. A healthy snowpack rises to 100% or more. Icobellis says we should hope that El Niño steers storms up into the mountains, where they'll have a real impact on the drought.
If it all fell as rain, well, that would help, but it'd be a lot better if a lot of that fell as snow.
Dan Cahan hopes El Niño will deliver at least 100% of normal for both rain and snow this wet season.
Anything above that would be icing on the cake. In order to make a large dent in the drought, I would hope for 150% of average.
So there's our goal, 50% above normal for both rain and snow. Come April, we'll consult the KPBS Drought Tracker and we'll let you know if we made that goal. David Wagner, KPBS News.